I will be fully committed for the great mission of teaching. I will consider myself to be a great teacher, for I can lift the average to the best performance. I can lift the average to the best performance by way of my special teaching. All my actions with my student will be with kindness and affection, like a mother, like a sister, like a father or a brother. I will organize and conduct my life in such a way that my life itself is a message for my students. I will encourage my students to ask questions and develop the spirit of inquiry so that they blossom into creative, enlightened citizens. I will treat all the students equally, will not support any differentiation on account of religion, community or language. I will continuously build the capacities in teaching so that I can impart quality education to my students. I will celebrate the success of my students with great delight. I realize by being a teacher, I am making an important contribution to all the national development activities. I will constantly endeavor, fill my mind with great thoughts and spread nobility in thinking and action. Thank you. You are good guys. My best wishes to all of you for success in your mission of developing enlightened citizens through a good education practices. May God bless you all, friends. Now, I don't know how do we start a discussion, okay? How do we start a discussion? I was reading a book, I was reading a book few days back. Name of the book was Spiritual Intelligence, the Ultimate Intelligence. Spiritual Intelligence by Ultimate Intelligence by Danny Soher. Name of the author, lady, Dana Soher and Ian Marshall, her husband. There I came across a poem, Student Prayer. So I got interested. What is student prayer? I want to hear the student prayer. You want to hear the student prayer. And since you are all teachers as well as parents, I want to share with you the unique thought of student in the form of a poem called Student Prayer. After I read the poem, I would like to seek your views on that. It originated a Chilean bioscientist, and his son was in the class. Chilean is a land, Chile. And this boy was studying 8th class. So one day came his father and mother. The boy said, I am not learning, father. I am not learning at all in my class. Nobody allowed me to learn. So tonight I am going to compose a poem. I want to hand over to you. My parents don't allow me to learn. My teachers don't allow me to learn. My bosses all around, they don't allow me to learn. The whole crowd don't allow me to learn. Everybody want to teach me. They don't allow me to learn. Okay? Everybody want to teach. They don't allow me to learn. This is the essence of that. Now the poem will read. You don't get upset. When I read, I too got upset. The student prayer goes like this. Don't impose on me what you know. Don't impose on me what you know. I want to explore the unknown and be the source of my own discoveries. Let the known be my liberation, not my slavery. The boy, student's prayer. Then he goes, the world of your truth can be my limitation. He says the teacher's what he knows, sometimes his limitation. The world of your truth can be my limitation. Your wisdom my negation. Don't instruct me. Let us walk together. Don't instruct me. Let us walk together. Let my richness begin where yours ends. Let my richness begins where yours ends. Show me. Student says, student pray. Show me so that I can stand on your shoulders. Teacher's shoulder. Show me so that I can stand on your shoulders. Reveal yourself so that I can be something different. Reveal yourself so that I can be something different. The student asks teacher. You believe that every human being can love and create. Student prayer says. You believe that every human being can love and create. I understand then your fear. Your fear when I ask you to live according to your wisdom. You will not know who I am, the student says to the teacher. You will not know who I am by listening to yourself. Don't instruct me. Let me be. Your failure that I be identical to you. Your failure will be, as a student, I be identical to you. This is a really fantastic poem. And this poem I read many times. Sometimes I felt it's exaggeration. It pains me, no teacher will do all such things. But still, the message is there. How do you make students creative students? How do you make he or she when you come to the class? How do you change the unique personality? How do you greet them? See, always I want to be syllabus is there. I want to force on the boy and girl the syllabus. Okay, syllabus. Syllabus is a nice thing to do also. There's nothing wrong in it. At the same time, the way of presentation. The way of presentation. And the way, for example, when I asked the students, 10 minutes they understood the whole galaxy, our galaxy, Milky Way galaxy, with 10 minutes in the interaction. Because the student, there are some students, they know, few students they may not know. But in that type of interaction, everybody will remember. So dear friend, I respect the thoughts of a student. I respect, as a teacher, I respect the thoughts of the student. And I want every one of you think about it and respond to me with your thoughts by email. My email ID is apj@abdulkalam.com. apj@abdulkalam.com. Now this is my interaction with you. Now any question you ask me, and till my fellows behind the two guys are there, they are threatening me, you start. Till they call me, I will be with you for answering the questions. So who will ask questions? Yes, come.
Your Excellency, sir.
Yes.
As teachers, you told that we want to ignite our students to become good scientists and all. You are a very good scientist. We have been doing with our education and all for a long time. But we are unable to produce good scientists, sir. So as teachers, what can we do, or what steps can we take to ignite or to motivate the students to be good scientists?
Actually, you will find you as a teacher, his mission is how you can give a creative mind, particularly the elementary school up to age of 15, age of 14, 15. That mind should be able to make it creative. When he comes to the class, the student, he should love to come to the class. That means he can be a poet, she can be a painter, he can be a singer, he can build an aircraft model, or build a plant. All these things possible in the creative classroom. Okay, creative classroom. So what I believe, your mission is not creating Sir C.V. Raman or Srinivasa Ramanujan. Okay, but you are facilitating a creative mind to blossom. Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Good evening, sir. Once in such a interactive session, a question has been put to one of our famous philosophers and teachers. I'm not mentioning the name. And the question was that children, especially the students, they prefer games to studies. We generally come across such situations when we go for substitution periods. Normally, children ask us for games periods. So, so they prefer games to studies. And such a question has been put on to that famous teacher philosopher. And his response was that, I don't know in which sense because I read it or somewhere. So I don't know in which way.
Yeah, what the
So the response was that because the teachers don't know how to teach. So how do you look onto this particular response, please?
You see, my feeling is, as soon as the student reached 10th class, I was talking to you, smile vanishing the children. So they had their concern. It's a wrong judgment, they are always going for the game. Games are essential for body, a good body, good mind to generate, just generated. So going for game, that's why when we studied primary schools and secondary school, always game hours were allotted to all of us. That is the last 1.5 hours the day allotted for that. So nothing wrong in it, physically active on that. But my feeling is that I won't say the teacher don't know how to teach. What is important is how do we make the student to learn. You see, I tell you one example. I am a teacher at IIM, Ahmedabad. So my classroom should have 60, but I had 120 fellows per class. When I was teaching, when I was interacting with the students, what question came? The question was, how the economic turbulence which took place, a bank collapsing Atlantic Ocean should affect India. This question came. It's a big question. You have to find an answer. So what I have done, I asked the students, three of you can you offer yourself to study the complete problem. Give us a lecture tomorrow in the class. Instead of I am taking the class, students took the class next day. Perfect, the three fellows, they did the class. They analyzed what is the economic situation in USA, economic situation in India, how India is protected from the economic turbulence, what reasons, all these things they analyzed. And we were astonished. Suppose I give a lecture. The student, he has learned, he is giving the lecture. So sometimes this technique works very well. Okay? Certain student definitely can take classes. For that you should have a generosity in the mind. Okay?
Very good evening, sir.
Where are you,
So
sir?
all here.
Where are you?
I am here, sir. Sir, you live for others and you are an inspiration.
What
You are
is
an
the
inspiration.
question?
My question is, sir, you have got an ambitious program to provide urban amenities in rural areas. Your Pura program, which you are initiating with the public and private participation. In that way, our school, Rani Public School, in a remote village in Badagana, Calicut district, can you connect our school also in your project, because we have got more than 3,500 students studying in our school in a remote village. Have you any suggestion from your side?
Actually, what happened, the Pura providing urban amenities rural area, it connects 20 villages, about 50,000 population. We need about 7,000 Puras in the country. Many Puras are coming up now in the private sector. Education institution, they adopt a few villages and they study the village condition, initial economic conditions, and what is the type of technology solution we can give, what type of physical connectivity, electronic connectivity, knowledge connectivity can be given, so that the economic connectivity of the villages will come. So this is the actual program going on. Definitely your village, wherever it is, you have to link with one of the Pura organizers, and there's a website, and you can correspond with them on the details. Okay.
Sir, what is your dream?
Well, see, I have a dream, something like this. how you can see smiles of billion people. How you can, very tough tree. You want to see smile of billion people of our country. So that's my dream now.
Only a motivated teacher can motivate our students. Do you have any idea or any medicine for us to motivate?
You see, how can I, you are all teachers, you know what to do. And one thing is, I personally believe, who's the teacher? The teacher is the one, he has acquired knowledge. This knowledge is limitless, infinity. Continuously you have to acquire the knowledge. The knowledge you can acquire through the contact with the great human beings. Knowledge you can acquire through the great books. Great books, you must be a companion of a great books. That's one book, Empire of Mind. Empire of Mind. This is a fantastic book. Immediately it changes all your life pattern. So because 21st century, what is the type of this century?